Mm. Good Wednesday, Awakened Creators. Good Wednesday to you. Wednesday. This is our day. I feel like this is our day. This is our day to come together. This is our day to support each other as creative family. This is our day to be as one, as we truly are in spirit, and open our hearts to the loving guidance that is all around us at all times, but that we sometimes might not always feel open to. So that's what we're going to do today. Hello, Venus artists. Hello, Wings of Jewels. We are here today to honor each other's creative journeys, honor each other's creative struggles, honor each other's creative blessings, and open our hearts up to a greater capacity to receive guidance, to receive loving nudges in the right direction, and comfort and compassion. And I want to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you profusely from the bottom of my heart, from the innermost workings of my every cell. I thank you. I thank you for being here. I thank you for being a part of this community. I thank you for allowing me, the me that I am, to offer my gifts, offer my love, offer my creativity, offer my friendship to you, and for you to receive it with open arms. So for that, I am so very thankful and grateful. And I love you so very much. Hi, SC. Hi, Wings. So it was really important for me that we start off this channel guidance session with gratitude for each other, gratitude for ourselves, gratitude for our creative spirit, gratitude for life itself. And I know it's not always easy, and life is challenging a lot of the times, but it is also beautiful. And so we must be honest with ourselves and acknowledge the beauty and the gift that, in particular, being a creative spirit in human form is such a gift. To take what we see, what we smell, what we hear, what we taste, what we experience, and transform it into something else, something new, whether it's a piece of music, a poem, a story, a work of visual art, a dance, a beautiful piece of clothing or jewelry to adorn our bodies with. It's a celebration of life. Creativity is a celebration of life, and you as a creative being are being called to allow the celebration of life to flow through you clearly and freely. So as we center today, and as we ask for guidance for the questions that were submitted today, if you have something on your heart that you would like me to open myself up to receive some guidance for you, please ask in the comments so I can see it. And I will do my very best, if we have time at the end, to answer more questions, to ask for more guidance. And we'll see what comes through today. We'll see what comes through today. And I ask you as well to open your heart to the other questions being asked, even if they are not your question. Because so often the things that we struggle with as individual creators are universal experiences. And if we can open our hearts to listen to the struggles, opportunities, and blessings of others on this same journey, we can learn so much. So I ask that you do keep your heart open whilst in this sacred space together. Yes. Hi, I paint portals. Hello. Welcome. Yay. I'm so glad to see you all welcoming each other in, giving thanks, opening your hearts today. Let us begin with some centering breaths, just grounding ourselves in this space, in this here and now, in this moment. Before I do that, while you get comfy where you're at, I'm going to light this little incense here. Find the flame. There we go. When I talk to spirit, I like to keep some smoke around or burn some Palo Santo, something to evoke that element of beyond our physical senses. So let's get grounded and comfy in this space wherever you are, or just even opening your heart and ears more to listen if you're driving or something like that. We're going to take a few deep breaths into the belly, nice and big, just gentle breaths. Inside out. And again, deep breath into the belly. Letting it all go. Couple more. Last one. Good. Bringing our palms together, starting to move some energy around, move some friction, get some movement going in our bodies, in our palms. Our hands, our palms are gateways for heart chakra energy to flow out of. This is why placing hands is so healing. This is why when you make art with your hands, it gets infused with all that energy. Or when you dance, you want to open your hands, getting all that love energy, releasing it outwards. So rub, 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 and send all that love right back inside. Circulating, breathing into the heart space. And I'm going to begin our Yam chant. This is to open myself up. And as I do this, I call upon my guides, the archangels, ascended masters, and galactic beings, ancestors, all of the highest love and light vibrations here to assist me on my journey. I'm here to assist all the awakened creators on this journey. Also call in any and all creators who have gone before us. I am ready. I am here. I am open. I'm going to give 3 Yam chants into the heart chakra. Let's vibe it out. Breathing into the belly. Yam. Yeah. Yeah. Centering in this space, centering in this now, opening our hearts to our creative journey more and more every day, learning to love ourselves as creators more and more every day, learning to appreciate the blessing that is this life more and more every day. And we ask that the guidance provided here today be of the highest love and light vibration, and assist all of those present, past, and future, beyond time, beyond our knowing. May we all remember that we are love. And our questions today, we have 2 questions today. And as stated, if you feel heavy on your heart, another question, please ask in the comments. And if we have time, we will ask for additional guidance for you and all those who resonate with your question. So the first question from our creative community, our creative family. I'm going to read this question to you. It's a beautiful question. It says, my inner critic is telling me that I just want to be an artist because of my ego. Hmm. I'm struggling with it. My inner critic is telling me I just want to be an artist because of my ego. Hmm. And already I'm being asked, do you hear how the question is being asked? For in it already contains the answer. My inner critic is telling me I just want to be an artist because of my ego. You know, the first thing I heard when I read this aloud and I chuckled a little bit was, you are already so wise. Because in your concern, you have already identified and brought awareness to the fact that this statement, I just want to be an artist because of my ego is not of your heart, but rather your inner critic, the mind's opinion, the ego's opinion of itself, quite interestingly. There is a call right now, especially being that the sun is vibrating in the archetype of Gemini, to watch our words. Careful how you speak to yourself, how you think to yourself. You're still with me. I'm still getting used to, I feel more comfortable with my eyes closed. I'm sorry. I'm not quite there yet, but I am getting there. Welcome, welcome, Karen Doyle, Dancing Warrior Goddess, Lola Madison. Hey, Dream State Visions. Welcome to you all. Welcome to this space. Before we move on, I want to consciously ask if you are willing to place your hands on your heart, and let's just send love to the person who asked that question. They are a family member, a member of this Awakened Creators family, and we want to send them our love, our compassion, our comfort. Let them know that they are already so wise and they already have the answers within, and that their truth and essence of who they truly are as a creator just come through stronger and stronger and stronger every day, and allow those layers of shell to crack and break so that they can continue on their journey more free, walking in the true essence of the love that they are. And we affirm that for them and all of us who resonate with that message. Thank you. And so it is. This is the power of your questions. This is the power of your questions. Take all the time you need. These messages are powerful, and they do require time to integrate. If you do happen to be the question asker and you receive your answer and you need time to integrate, do it. Drink lots of water, be out in nature, journal, whatever you need to do. I love you. I love you so much. This next question I know applies to many of us. It is general, but it is all about facing an opportunity that scares you. Facing an opportunity that scares you. Maybe you have an opportunity to move to a new location, start a new life, somewhere you will be more supported. Turn that music down. Maybe you are starting to vend your art, your creations at shows, farmers markets, getting ready to put your stuff out there. Maybe you're just starting to get comfortable even calling yourself an artist and walking the earth with that knowing. That's an opportunity as well. It's a new opportunity to be more of who you are, and that can scare you. So let's ask Spirit, what guidance do you have for those of us in the Awakened Creators community who are facing an opportunity that's bringing up fear. I'm being drawn to my whiteboard. I'm going to draw something here. There's a call to balance. So when we are faced with a new opportunity, it can feel like we're being thrown out of balance. We've gotten so used to how we operated in the physical world with the past vibration of who we were and our mindset, and thought like when we realign. Okay. So I'm seeing us realigning quite literally through meditation, through affirmation of who we truly are, connecting to the heart, having this beam of light move up and down through us in meditation and visualization. Okay. When you are facing a new opportunity that scares you, so remember the question: facing a new opportunity that scares you, realign, straight, do this in meditation. And they showed me that when you do that, the new life, these orbs start spinning all around you. And you are the stabilizing force. You're the stability. You are the stability. Okay? Because if you think about this little stick figure, if this little stick figure was standing in alignment over here, it also wouldn't feel tipping. Okay? So you're running towards the new life, but maybe it feels like you ran too far too fast and you're going to slide back into the old life. I don't know how to deal with this. It's too new. All these opportunities are new and people actually want to pay me what I'm worth for my art, and I don't know how to deal with friendships that are healthy. Like, it's true, this struggle is real. We get so used to toxicity that we are afraid of health. We are afraid of vitality. We're afraid of balance. So Spirit is saying, align, get back to the middle. Let that pillar of light come through you. And the new life, which is movement, these are almost like the electrons of an atom or something that are spinning around. In the visualization, I'm seeing them spinning around, but you are stable. It's just presence. They're describing presence with extra steps. But sometimes we need to see things differently. Maybe one or more of you is a visual learner, and this is helpful. So, um, however the messages come through, okay, that's how you face an opportunity that scares you. You center yourself in the present, align with your heart, align with the truth of your soul essence. Which is unafraid, I hear. Your soul essence is unafraid. You, human body, ego, story of who you are, might be afraid. Oh, this is new. I've never done this before. I've never had this or that or whatnot. That's your human story. Okay, maybe that version of you has never had those things, but your soul has. Your soul knows stability. Your soul knows love and abundance and prosperity and is very comfortable in all of those vibrations. That aspect of you is good, totally at peace with everything going on at all times. Go back there. Go back to center. Go back to that truth of who you are. Go back to your heart. Align, align, align. If it requires you to take a pause before your show and align. Um, Ask for a little bit more time before making a decision so you can align. Do what you need to do. Pause when you need to pause. Get yourself back into that place just through breath. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can use breath. You can sit in prayer. You can do yam chants to get back into your heart. You can connect here with awakened creators. However you need to, whatever feels good to you, however you reconnect to your heart, go back home. Go back home where you feel safe, where you don't feel afraid, where you know all is well in all ways, always. All is well in all ways, always. Your soul knows this truth. It's one of my favorite affirmations, by the way. Spirit gave that to me many years ago. Use it. Your soul knows it's true. Human self might take more convincing, but soul knows it's true. That was interesting. Okay. Is there more to that? Let me put this marker down before I stain my dress. This message feels complete. Let me check the time. It's 9:50. Okay. Ooh, I see. It looks like a vector drawing for forces in physics. Yeah, right? I'll have to look that up because sometimes very interesting things come through. Yeah, I should show you all my journals sometime. I draw all kinds of weird shit. It feels like a knowing of truth, but to human brain is a little harder to understand. Any other questions? Any other concerns? We have about 10 minutes left. Spirit, anything else that wants to come through? Okay. You do want me to get a card. All right. I wasn't sure if I was going to do any cards. However, I felt very strongly pulled to a particular deck. So I did set it to the side. And I wasn't sure, but we will see if we have time. Wings of Jewels, I have a question, but need to think of how to phrase it. Don't think, just ask. Don't think, just ask. Ask and you shall receive the exact perfect answer needed at this time. I'm wondering if this card is for you. I'm going to start shuffling. I'm feeling called to just start shuffling while you think of your question. I'm just listening anymore, guys. This is like I'm just gonna start walking around my life blind with like my eyes closed. Because my brain tries to interfere too much, and this feels just really good and like beautiful and least resistant and just open. It feels really good. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to feel really good as I do this. I appreciate you all so much. I love being here for you. I'm thinking about starting to just do this every Wednesday. What do you think of that idea? I would be curious if you love the idea of doing these channeled sessions every Wednesday, to always know you can count on Awakened Creators. When something comes up, you just ask, and all you have to do is wait till Wednesday and get an answer. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. Wings of Jewels, powerful. How can I soothe my heart? Okay, I don't know if you know this, Wings of Jewels, but you are so wise. You literally, I can already see when the limiting belief, no one wants to see your work, comes up. And I'm so glad the rest of you resonate. I know I do. Um, oh, and Jessica, yes. I am so glad this has been a positive experience for you and that meditation came through. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Pillar of light. Let's do it. Okay. All right, Wings of Jewels. Here's the deal. Every time you speak, I hear an angel laughing because you are so wise. You literally answer your questions in the question. And I don't mean this at all in any harsh way. I mean it in the most loving and lift you up and empowering way possible. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you are a writer. As one of your expressions, and that doesn't surprise me that you just find the words, you just know the words. You just know the words. Yes, poet. Yes, got it. How can I soothe my heart? Soothe my heart. When the limiting belief, awareness, you know what it is. You know it's not soul truth. It doesn't feel good to think it. Says no one wants to see your work. Soothe your heart. Soothe your heart. This is what happens. This is why I love the tarot and the archetypes of the tarot. Swords are thoughts. Thoughts are swords. And that sword can be a source of protection, defense, of victory, truth, or that sword can maim, harm, hurt, kill with the words, the thoughts that we think, or the words we say. You get to choose. When you take in, here's your heart, and a thought form comes in, sword, and you don't defend yourself, meaning affirm your boundary. That's not true of me, of who I truly am. I do not believe that to be so. When you don't defend yourself, when you don't defend yourself, when you don't put up a boundary against your own thoughts, you just take it in. Well, I thought it, it must be true. The thought came, it's got to be right. Where does that sword go but right through your own heart? You're stabbing yourself. This is why the heart now needs soothed, because we now have to pull out that heart. This is the Three of Swords card in the tarot. The heart with three swords in it. ideas, beliefs, thought forms that you have taken on as truth, but that have hurt your heart. You must now remove them by setting a boundary now and saying, I no longer believe that to be true. I'm removing this from my vocabulary. I'm removing this from my mind in the sense that I will no longer attach to this thought as truth. You'll still think it. Trust me on that. It'll fly around like a mosquito. But your boundary is you're gonna always spray yourself. You're gonna always keep yourself protected. So the thought form can still exist. Okay, we're not trying to stop thoughts you will always think, but we're not going to allow it to penetrate us. And we're definitely not going to allow it to penetrate our hearts and hurt us. So now that we acknowledge we have allowed this limiting belief to hurt us, because that is painful. No one wants to see your work. That is harsh. Could you imagine saying those words to a fellow creator? No one wants to see that. What an ass. And we treat ourselves like that. We take on those truths. We say, oh, yeah, we talk to ourselves like that. All that. Why are you allowing yourself to be treated this way? Inside of all places. That's why we got to get right within ourselves. The inner work necessary to do the outer work we love. We can't do the outer work we love when we still have all this stuff going on inside. Boundaries, internal boundaries. Gemini season. It is time to clean up your thoughts, clean up your talk. Do not talk to yourself that way. Affirm it today. I will not speak to myself that way, and if I do, it will get corrected immediately. My awareness will nip it in the bud, bring it to my attention, and I will say, no, I don't need anybody to see my work, first of all, because I create for me. The sun and the flowers don't bloom for the sun. Like, they just bloom to be, and the sun appreciates them. This is your connection to the divine through your art. It's you and God, baby. You and God the whole time. If other people want to come watch it because it's beautiful, then they will. Those who resonate with you will come. They will see you over there, beaming up at God, spewing out all this beautiful art, all this poetry, all this love, all this fashion, all of the things that you create. They're going to be like, wow, that resonates with me. I'm going to go see what that person's doing. Okay? So we got to get right with ourselves. And we got to soothe those wounds we've created by taking on those thought forms as truth. So first, declaring the boundary, revoking the sword, no longer true, and then soothing the heart, forgiving yourself for believing it was true for so long, loving yourself, cultivating that compassion for yourself. How beautiful it is that you are allowing spirit to flow through you and your creativity and being vulnerable enough to share it. That is strength. That is pure strength. Bold. Creatives, we may be sensitive, but we are not weak. We are strong in our vulnerability. We are strong in our open-heartedness. We are strong in our sensitivity. That is what makes us strong. With all this stuff going on in the world, and we're so sensitive to it, and we still show up and express ourselves freely, that is strength. Forgive yourself. Love on yourself. Your limiting belief says no one wants to see your work. Show people your work more. Show it to them more. Declare this as an untruth and prove it wrong. I don't care what you think, thought. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to start practicing doing it anyway to prove to myself I have nothing to be afraid of, to prove to myself that I do get to create just for me. And if other people enjoy it, fantastic, wonderful, I love it. But I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it to express my appreciation for life through my art. And it takes practice. Whatever soothes your heart is also an individual thing. For some of you, it may be spending more time out in nature, being with your pets more, but really showing up to do your work, to do your art, that is you soothing your heart. That is you saying, I am sorry. I stopped writing for so long because I was afraid nobody cared. Here I am at the page. I am committed to you and I love you. And I will write today. I will write today for me, for us. This is you talking to your creativity because it is an energy. It is an energy you are communing with. So say you're sorry to yourself, to your creative spirit. Welcome it to flow through you once again. Open heart. Put boundaries up against thought forms, be they yours or others, that do not align with your soul truth. And you keep walking your path. And you will get stronger. And pretty soon, once you've released and healed from those sword wounds, those kind of thoughts will occur less and less and less. They won't vibrate with you anymore. They won't even be made manifest from within you because no part of you resonates with that anymore. No part of you is generating those vibrations any longer because you've integrated it. You have seen it for what it is. You have found the truth and affirmed the truth. You have healed and soothed yourself from it, and thus integrated that thought form, transmuted it into love once again, because that's what you're good at. Use your art to help you with this. Write about it, sing about it, dance about it, paint about it, and you will be free. I am being asked to look at the questions. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, Rainbow Heart Compass. What a beautiful name. I am going to get a card still. One last thing, and then we'll be ready to close out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for offering your questions vulnerably. And I sincerely pray that this message resonates for you and all of those whom have a similar concern on their heart and wish for peace. May these messages bring you such peace. There we go. All right. I just got this deck while I was down in San Diego a couple weeks ago. It's called the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And I think I have another one of hers. Yeah, she did this Rumi Oracle, which is like, the messages in this are so deep. It's my favorite. But when I saw she had this one, and I really have a lot of resonance with ancient Egypt, so I love the idea of having an Isis Oracle. So here is the card that just came out. And now that I see which one it is, I think it's perfect for the conversation today, and in particular, the second question that came through. It literally says Portal of Light. Do we not just talk about this light? Okay, here we go. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. This is your truth. This is who you truly are. This is your creative essence beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. So this card, I feel like, is a reminder to someone, maybe me, maybe you. Do your spiritual work. Don't be afraid of it. It won't unground you. It won't take you away from your creativity. It will add to it. It will help you open up more. It will help you. And it doesn't have to look any particular way. It doesn't have to look like the spiritual or religious of your family. It doesn't have to look like my creative ritual. It doesn't have to look like anything else anybody is doing. It can be unique to you. It should be as unique as you. But connect, make your connection, go back to your heart, go back to your truth, commune with your soul, commune with your spirit, get back in touch with the truth of who you are. You will always know who you are compared to other vibrations around you. Return home, return home, return home. I am loving you so much. Each and every one of you. I wish I could climb through this camera and like hug you all and like just give you a big hug and say you're doing such a good job. And I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I know this isn't easy and you are just showing up time and again and again and again for your heart. You are doing it. That stuff is coming up for you is a beautiful sign that you are doing the work because your soul wants to be free. It doesn't want to have all this stuff in the way. So it's bringing it up so that you can release it, so that you can be free. It is liberation showing up at your door. Welcome your creative blocks. Welcome those limiting beliefs. Say hello. What are you here to help me learn? What are you here to remind me of that I need to return to in my soul? Integrate it and move on. You are the magic. I love you all so much. And yes, you are doing the work. Absolutely. You're this creative journey is a spiritual journey, and I am so glad that my spiritual journey gets to be creative. I love that I get to create and I get to write stories and I get to paint things and I get to make goofy crafts and just be myself. And in the midst of all of that, learn valuable, precious soul lessons that will last me beyond time and space. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, not Friday, but tomorrow, Thursday evening, US time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, I am interviewing Natalie Ryan Hebert, who is a radical transformational therapist who helps women who are suffering with PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder. This is a kind of glob of symptoms that shows up about a week before your period, terrorizes your mind, plunges you into depression, anxiety, rage. It's like PMS, but on big, big level. And Natalie is the only one I have met who talks about it on an energetic and spiritual level, who understands that you're not just like going crazy, there's inner work showing up in these moments as women. Our monthly cycles are powerful spiritual portals, and these moments are not to be ignored. And when we are moving through these cycles, things are coming up to be cleared, and she understands that it is uh, unresolved trauma that's coming up and asking for your attention and your love and compassion. And so I'm going to talk to Natalie about this because it's something that I have been dealing with on my own behind the scenes because I am human. I am not perfect. And since hearing from her and tuning into her wisdom, I have already started to see changes and transformations in my emotional stability throughout the month. So I am so excited to talk to her and to have her share her wisdom with you. So if you yourself or you know someone who struggles with PMDD or you think you might struggle with PMDD, please tune in Thursday evening, tomorrow evening. And or if you miss it, the recording will obviously be on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and everywhere. So you can watch it at your leisure. So thank you so much. Aw. I love that you guys love on each other in the chat. I think it's just so beautiful. I can't wait to do in-person events one day. That's like another big dream of mine. I want to have Awakened Creators gatherings and just bring all the people and have fun and make music and make art together and read our works and just like share our beautiful creations with each other. So yeah, lifetime journey, plenty of time to do all that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for loving me and allowing me to do what I love. And I will encourage you to do the same for the rest of your life if you'll have me. I love you. Bye. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go create something. Woo-hoo. I worked on my novel yesterday. I'm so proud of myself. It was fun. Yay. I love you all so much. I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.